We are live right now. Let us wait for people to join in so that we can start our conversation. Starting a new life is a chance to make fresh choices, but doing it without money can be challenging. So, the following is what you can do to rebuild your financial life. One, list your debts. That is, write down all your debts in one place, including how much you owe and their due dates. Don't keep it in your head because keeping it in your head only creates stress and confusion. Then update the list as you pay them off and use it to decide which debts to clear first. This helps you to see clearly and decide what to handle first. The next thing that you can do to rebuild your financial life is to look for quick to get jobs, like seasonal jobs, including the ones that offer housing. You know, when you're trying to reset your life or fix your finances, you don't always have the luxury of waiting for the perfect job. You just need something that brings in money now. That's where quick to get jobs come in. Think seasonal work, temporary gigs, or jobs that hire fast. Some even offer housing, which can take a huge weight off your shoulders. It might not be your dream job, but it is a stepping stone. It buys you time, stability, and being able to have a breathing room. At the same time, don't ignore what you already know how to do. You can also use your skills to start a small business. Like you might have a skill that can make you money right now, e.g., writing or editing videos, or even braiding hair. It does not have to be big. Just start small and grow as you go. The goal here is not perfection, the goal is movement. So if this is speaking to you right now, kindly subscribe to the channel. We are talking about how to start a new life without money, step by step, and remind ourselves that it is still possible to begin again. So something that you can also do is to spend only what you truly need and cut out all the other expenses. When starting from zero, every coin must go towards basic needs. So when you're trying to start from zero, this part is not fun, but it is powerful. You have to be real with yourself about what is a need and what is just a want. Like things like food, shelter, transport, basic bills, those comes first. Everything else, just pause it for now. So this might mean no eating out, no subscriptions, no impulse buying. Even small things like snacks, airtime bundles, you don't need for now. It is not about punishing yourself, it is about protecting your future. So, because when money is limited, every coin has a job. And right now, that job is survival and stability. You're not saying never again, you're just saying not right now. So, something else that you can do when starting a new life without money is to develop a savings plan. This might sound strange, but don't wait until you have money to start thinking about saving. No, decide now. When money comes in, ask yourself this question: what will you do with it? How much will you keep? How much will you spend? Because if you don't plan it, the money will disappear the same way it has always. Your goal is simple: stop living from one paycheck to the next. Even if it is small, build the habit of keeping something aside. It is not about the amount at first, it is about discipline. Start with a simple rule like every time I get money, I keep a small part of it. That is how you slowly break the cycle. Even without any money at present, it is still a good idea to consider what you when you have it. Your goal should be to move away from a lifestyle that involves surviving paycheck to paycheck. So before we continue, kindly subscribe to the channel, because if you're trying to start a new life without money, you're going to need these simple real life steps to keep moving forward. So, something else that you can do when you're starting a new life without money is to create backup plans. Think about what you'll do if things go wrong, or even when things get better than expected, so that you're not caught off guard. Not because you're expecting failure, but because you're being realistic. Ask yourself simple questions like: if this does not work, what will I do next? If things go better than expected, how will I handle it? It keeps you prepared and not panicked. Even small decisions in life need this kind of thinking. So, for example, let's say you're trying to save money, so you decide to cycle to work instead of taking a matatu or a bus. It is a smart move because you're cutting costs. But then one morning, your bike gets a puncture. If cycling was your only plan, then you get stuck. You will be late, you will be stressed out, and maybe you even miss work. But if you had a backup plan, you're calm, you already know, okay, if this happens, I'll take public transport today. Not panic, no confusion, just action. That is the power of thinking ahead. So you can also decide to choose a simple, low cost effective lifestyle by picking affordable and safe places to live. You can do this by comparing the cost of living in different areas and deciding whether a city or a rural area fits your budget better. When you're starting over without money, where you live matters more than most people realize. So the idea is simple: choose a place that fits your current reality, not your ideal lifestyle. That might mean picking a smaller room instead of a bigger apartment. Sometimes, even moving from a city to a rural area can completely change your financial pressure. It is not about lowering your dreams, it is about lowering pressure so that you can be able to breathe again. So, no matter where you're starting from, rebuilding is simple, step by step. And if things feel slow right now, don't confuse slow progress with no progress. The truth is, most people who win in life are the ones who refuse to quit when nothing was working yet. So, because starting over without money is not just about money, it is also about choosing to keep going, even when it would be easier to stop. There'll be days when you feel like nothing is changing, days when it feels like you're trying and trying, but life is not responding. But that's exactly the moment that matters most, because giving up might feel like relief in the moment, but it closes the door on the future you're trying to build. And staying, just staying, and trying one more time keeps that door open. So don't give up on yourself yet. You're still in the middle of your story, not the end of it. And if this video helped you in any way, kindly subscribe to the channel and join this journey of rebuilding your life. And if you're restarting all over again right now, then these are the steps that you should consider. So if we could just go through them once again. So we said, if you're starting a new life without money, look at your debts, write them down somewhere and keep track of them. Then look for quick to get jobs. Those are things like seasonal jobs, including the ones that offer housing. Then something else to consider is to only spend what you truly need and cut out all other extra expenses. There are things you really don't need, which are just a want. You can decide to cut them out at that moment before now you start rebuilding your life. Then also develop a savings plan. You need a savings plan. Even if you don't have money right now, you need to have a plan of what you're going to do in case you get that money. Or in case you don't get it, what will you do? Then the next thing is to choose a simple, low-cost lifestyle by picking affordable and safe places to live. You need to consider that, because as much as you don't want to save money, you don't have money yet, you also need to live in a place that is a bit secure for your own good. So that's it for this video. That's what I wanted to communicate to you today. We are all about giving hope, all about not giving up. So anything we can do so that we can help out someone who feels like giving up, that is what we focus on. Like starting a new life without money. How can you go about it? What can you do so that you don't get to a defeated place such that you feel like you want to give up? So that is why we had that conversation today. I would like to hear your thoughts about it, so you can feel free to comment on the comment section. Even on other areas that you'd like us to cover, you can let us know on the comment section below. Thank you so much for being here with me. I have really loved your company and the conversation that we had today. So I'll leave it here, guys. Thank you so much.